Across the planet, water and stone sometimes decide to collaborate, slowly, silently, building staircases of mineral light. These are travertine terraces, natural amphitheatres sculpted drip by drip. Today, we'll wander through some of the most extraordinary terrace landscapes on Earth. Bahia del Agua, Oaxaca, Mexico. Bahia del Agua rises from the Oaxacan highlands like a pair of mineral waterfalls frozen in mid-flow, perched above a valley that seems to breathe in slow, ancient rhythms. Its turquoise springs and stone-white formations offer a surreal meeting point between geology and sky. Champi, Guatemala. Champi hides in the Guatemalan jungle like a secret written in turquoise, its stepped limestone pools glowing beneath the canopy. A natural bridge spans the river's darker current below, creating a layered world where calm water drifts above a rushing underflow. It's a place where the forest leans close, and time seems to soften around the sound of moving water. Bandai Mir Lakes, Afghanistan. Bandai Mir Lakes sit deep in the mountains of central Afghanistan, a chain of sapphire basins held in place by natural travertine walls. The water seems almost otherworldly, clear enough to echo the sky, yet heavy with the minerals that shaped its terraces over centuries. In the stillness of the surrounding cliffs, each lake feels like a quiet pocket of eternity cradled in stone. The Tivoli Travertine Formations, Rome, Italy. The Tivoli Travertine Formations rise in the hills near Rome, where mineral-rich springs have spent millennia weaving stone into terraces and pale, rippling shelves. Their surfaces carry the imprint of ancient waters, a quiet geological memory etched in warm earth tones. Standing among them, you sense the patient rhythm of time settling layer by layer into the landscape. Saturnia Hot Springs, Italy. Saturnia Hot Springs spill down the Tuscan landscape in a cascade of pale blue pools shaped by centuries of mineral-rich flow. Warm, sulfuric water wells up from deep beneath the earth, wrapping the terraces in gentle steam that softens the air. The whole place feels like an ancient exhale, where time drifts as slowly as the water itself. Baishuatai, Yunnan, China. Baishuatai stretches across a Yunnan mountainside in wide, white terraces formed by centuries of mineral-laden spring water. Its pale steps catch the light like a layered canvas, reflecting sky and cloud in quiet, shifting hues. Surrounded by village life and steep green slopes, the place feels both ancient and softly luminous. Egersalak, Hungary. Egersalak unfurls along a Hungarian hillside where thermal waters have sculpted a gleaming, snow-white mound of mineral terraces. Warm springs flow continuously over the formations, casting thin veils of steam that drift like quiet signals from the Earth's deep chambers. It's a place where geology and calm coexist, inviting visitors into a landscape shaped drop by patient drop. Badabi Surt, Iran. Badabi Surt clings to a northern Iranian mountainside in a sweep of orange, gold, and amber terraces shaped by mineral springs over thousands of years. Two distinct pools feed the formation, one salty and dark, the other fizzy and lighter, giving the travertine its striking palette and texture. The result feels like a natural mosaic suspended between forest and sky, quietly glowing at sunrise and dusk. Huanglong, Sichuan, China. Huanglong winds through the Sichuan mountains as a chain of jewel-toned pools, their rims of calcite tracing delicate patterns across the valley floor. Fed by high-altitude springs, the terraces shimmer in blues and golds that shift with the light and the seasons. Wrapped in forests and mist, the whole landscape feels like a quiet thread of myth laid across the mountains. Mammoth Hot Springs, Yellowstone, USA. Mammoth Hot Springs pours across Yellowstone's hillside in grand, sculpted terraces built from mineral-rich water rising deep from the earth. Each layer of travertine grows and reshapes itself over time, creating shifting patterns of white, amber, and rust. Steam drifts over the formations like a slow breath, giving the landscape an otherworldly calm amid the park's restless geothermal energy. Pamukkale, Turkey. Pamukkale spills down a Turkish hillside in gleaming white terraces, each pool catching sky-colored water that seems to glow from within. Mineral-rich springs have shaped this landscape for millennia, carving soft curves and delicate shelves into the mountainside. Walking among the terraces feels like stepping through a luminous daydream crafted by heat, water, and time. Hammam Mescoutine, Algeria. Hammam Mescoutine rises from the Algerian hills in towering, sculpted formations where scalding mineral springs drip and harden into surreal folds of stone. The constant flow stains the surface in warm shades of gold, rust, and ivory, giving the place an almost cathedral-like presence shaped entirely by heat and time. Standing near the steaming vents, you feel the earth speaking in slow, molten syllables. Skopje Caves, Slovenia. The Skopje Caves travertine forms where mineral-rich waters emerge from Slovenia's vast underground world and begin to build pale, terrace deposits along the cave's edges. These formations catch stray light from the cavern openings, revealing subtle textures shaped by centuries of dripping and flowing water. In the hush of the deep chambers, the travertine feels like the cave's own slow handwriting etched into stone. Fly Geyser, Nevada, USA. Fly Geyser rises from Nevada's black rock desert like a vivid, steaming sculpture painted by minerals and charts. Its cone grows year by year as hot, mineral-rich water fans outward, laying down new layers in reds, greens, and golds. Surrounded by wide-open desert, the geyser feels like a bright, improbable heartbeat in an otherwise quiet expanse. The Travertine Terraces quiz on Purposegames invites players to explore some of the world's most striking mineral landscapes through a visual challenge. Across 5 continents, these formations glow with colors shaped by heat, water, and time, turning geology into a kind of natural artistry. The quiz asks whether you can recognize icons like Huanglong in China, Semak Champi in Guatemala, Pamukkale in Turkey, or Yellowstone's Mammoth Hot Springs. It also highlights lesser-known wonders such as Badabi Sert in Iran, Igasalik in Hungary, and the luminous terraces of Saturnia in Italy. Each image becomes a small journey, an invitation to spot the planet's quiet, mineral-built masterpieces.